Hi, Mr.
Hi,
Castronova. How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, you
How have
too.
you been since the last appointment?
I'm pretty good. I tried to take some of the things that you talked to me about and put them into action.
Okay. So, what have been some of the changes that you've seen or done this past week?
Well, last time we met, we talked a lot about how I didn't have time to exercise and how I've kind of been avoiding it. So I set my alarm for a half hour earlier than normal. And before work, I've been working either working out in the garage or taking a walk around the block when it's nice out just to have some movement before I start my day.
That's excellent. How does that make you feel?
I have to say, I feel like I have a lot more energy. I feel accomplished by the time I get to work, like I've already checked something off my list. And I've really liked the change so far.
It's pretty ironic. You utilize the energy before you have to go to work and you feel more
It's
energized.
weird that that happens, isn't it? Why is that?
Sometimes you just need to get the gears going to feel good.
I also feel like then when I come home, I don't have to feel bad about sitting on the couch.
It's true. And later on in the day, it's hard to be motivated. It's a good way to start your day. How's your sleep been?
Well, it's funny because since I'm getting up a little bit earlier, I find myself forcing myself to go to sleep earlier, but also falling asleep a lot quicker. Normally, I'd be on my phone, watch TV, play games, something, and then not fall asleep for an hour or 2 hours after I lay down.
Yeah.
So the fact that I know I'm getting up to do something extra forces me to go to sleep a little bit earlier.
Well, that's really good. I'm happy to hear that you've made these changes. It's only going to snowball into better, bigger things in the future.
Hmm.
So that's great. About the nutrition
Hmm.
and the weekends especially.
Hmm.
How has that been?
So that's my problem still. I'm I was easily able to input that 30 minutes before work, but the weekends I've made no changes, and honestly my food has not been any different. I'm still grabbing what I can find, not preparing any food. I haven't gone food shopping. It's kind of like whatever I have is what I take to work.
Well, listen. First off, let's stay positive with understanding that you're moving before work and you're becoming more aware of your actions, like with whatever you're intaking. Eventually we'll get there to where you're having more healthy meals that are prepared, and the weekends will seem like just as seamless as the week. But I think that we can, for the weeks to come, maybe set 1 or 2 days where we prepare our meals if possible.
Hmm.
I know that you have a very busy schedule, but
Hmm.
I'm sure we can fit something in. And foods that you like, something that can get you involved with it so that it could be another hobby or
Hmm.
activity that gets you involved with
Hmm.
healthy foods.
I remember last time you said it's not so much about taking food away, but adding in
Nutrition
things.
by addition, for sure.
Yeah, that I should really do because I'll feel deprived if I don't have my dessert or if I don't drink on the weekends. So I think maybe I can just focus on adding some vegetables more into my diet.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm not trying to demonize any food. I don't want you to have this idea that there's bad foods and good foods because, you're going to enjoy your life and you just want to have, like you say, lifestyle changes that are going to last.
Hmm.
So small steps and we'll get there.
Hmm.
Um, at school,
Hmm.
what's a normal lunch look like?
Well, honestly, what they're making in the cafeteria. So they do usually have salads available, but of course, after the second day of a salad, I'm over it. So they have mozzarella sticks, they have chicken nuggets, cheeseburger, hot dog, pizza on Fridays, Taco Tuesday. So it's not always the most nutritious meal, but they do serve it with the fruit. So I am eating an apple or an orange or a banana every day. So I look at that as a positive. But I don't really snack during the day because I'll just eat that one meal and I don't have time because I'm with the kids all day. But after work is where I find that I'm binging on chips or cookies or pretzels or whatever I can. And it's kind of, I feel like a mindless thing to do while I'm on the couch.
Listen, you're so far ahead of the game. Just understanding that about yourself, like I think if we can implement just a little bit of preparation, you'll see tremendous payoff for just some small changes.
So I guess that's what I have to do for next week.
Yeah, like we can set up maybe some cooking activities for after work or on the weekend when you actually have
Sunday
some
would
time.
be good. Sunday, I find that I have the most free time.
I can only empathize with you so much because I'm not a teacher myself,
Mhm.
having to coach 28 kids every single day.
Mhm.
But if I had to imagine, it would be exhausting, like what you tell me.
It
So,
is.
we'll take small steps and continue making the progress. But I really like where you're headed, and like I said before, you're ahead of the game, understanding what you're doing and what you can improve on.
All right. So next week, or this Sunday, I should say, I will prepare some foods for at least 2 or 3 lunches so that I'm not scrounging when I'm at work.
That's great. Even if you only do it for once, one day next week, that's a step in the right direction. I don't want you to have to put a heavy assignment on
Mhm.
yourself, like off the bat, and then feel discouraged if you don't
Well,
get
that's
it.
what's always happened to me in the past. Is I always go really hard and then fall.
Yeah,
So the fact that we're taking it slow and that we're doing one thing at a time, I think will be more of a lifestyle change as opposed to just a diet.
yeah. Sounds great.
Thanks. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. I'll see you next week.
All right.